only the home cook who made the very best dish will advance to the top 3 and automatically be in the MasterChef Canada semi-final.
And that home cook is... Mary.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Mary. You have just advanced into the top 3 of MasterChef Canada. You will now be in the semi-finals. But before you head up to the gallery, families, please come down and say goodbye to your loved ones.
This is my first solo win that lets me go into the gallery. This is the perfect time for it to happen, because I'm in top 3 now.
We know each one of you is dying to be up there in the gallery. And that's why you have to nail this next pressure test.
The ingredient that will determine your fate in this challenge is a delicious saltwater treat. Fresh Atlantic sea scallops, handpicked off the ocean floor by divers.
Have any of you ever opened a fresh scallop?
I have. I was a fishmonger, so I have taken a scallop out of the shell, but I've only done it a couple of times. I have not worked with fresh sea scallops before. I live in the prairies. They are hard to come by.
I know all the techniques about cooking a scallop. I know nothing about opening a scallop.
Tonight, you will have to make 3 mouth-watering scallop dishes.
Oh boy.
We want you to replicate them perfectly.
The first dish is a stunning scallop crudo. Crudo is Italian for raw. This sophisticated dish features thinly sliced raw scallops in a citrus dressing.
The second dish, beautiful pan-seared scallops with the pea and mint puree and passion fruit coulis. Mastering this dish requires perfect temperature control. Too much heat will destroy the scallop's silky texture.
The third and final dish is an elegant French classic, Coquille Saint-Jacques. This dish relies upon several irresistible layers. First, a bed of mushrooms, then the scallops, delicately poached with white wine and herbs, then finished with a mashed potato rim.
On these 3 plates, we probably have anywhere between 12 to 15 techniques. That's a lot of technique even for me.
Please head back to your stations.
You have everything you need to perfectly replicate these 3 beautiful dishes, including 7 fresh Atlantic sea scallops. You'll need every single one of them, so make sure you remove them from the shell perfectly.
You'll have only 60 minutes to make all 3 dishes.
Making 3 scallop plates in an hour is insane. I am so happy I am up here.
The 2 home cooks who do best in this pressure test will join Mary in the MasterChef Canada semi-finals.
I really want to be in the top 3. I see Mary there. I have no problem battling her in the end, and I just need to get up there with her to do it.
The remaining home cook will leave the MasterChef kitchen tonight.
Are you ready?
Yes, chef!
Your 60 minutes starts now.
This is one of the toughest challenges. 3 difficult dishes, all in 60 minutes.
This is the most intense pressure test we've had yet. If I mess up just one thing today, I'm going home.
I want to be in top 3. I want to earn my spot in the semifinal, and I'm going to get there by staying focused.
First of all, you've got to put on the things that are going to take the longest to cook. That would be the potatoes, followed by the peas to make the pea puree.
I'm so organized. This is the most organized I've ever been in the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
This pressure test is all about time management, and Matthew can dawdle sometimes.
Next, you want to look at opening of sea scallops. You want to do that with absolute precision.
Look at Jeremy. He is opening up those scallops like he was a natural at it. Look at this, the speed and the precision.
I have pretty good knife skills because I'm used to cutting sushi, so hopefully I'll be okay. Hey, chef.
Jeremy, flew through the scallops. They're perfect.
Thank you, chef.
But maybe you neglected the other ingredients that take a lot more time to cook than scallops.
I know the potatoes will be good because I cut them really small. My peas are going, so I think I'm still okay on time.
And I hope it pays off for you.
Thank you, chef.
Stay tight.
I just noticed Veronica is struggling with the first sea scallop.
They only have 7 scallops and they have to use every single one. So one mistake could be the end of their dreams.
The key to opening a scallop is patience, and I'm not very patient.
Find the hinge and push.
I accidentally sliced through that first scallop. There's a good 1/4 inch attached to the shell. Fail. This is gonna be a problem.
It's sweet. Really, what?
Good.
The home cooks are battling it out in a replication pressure test. They have 7 live scallops for 3 stunning dishes.
Replication requires a lot of good observational skill. And this is a talent that not everyone has.
There are only 2 spots left in the top 3, and at the end of this challenge, one home cook will be eliminated.
Find the hinge and push.
I accidentally sliced through that first scallop. Fail.
Veronica, how you doing? What happened here?
I lost a bit that was stuck to the shell on the first one, but I'm gonna make sure that I stay really close to that wall from this point on.
Practice with this. Look, watch. Clean strokes. That's the technique.
Understood, chef.
Okay? That's all I can do.
Thank you. Come on. Clean stroke. Oh, so much better.
Back on track. Those scallops took me a little bit longer than I would want, but I'm feeling much better.
Everything seems to be coming together now, and I think I got this.
30 minutes. You have 30 minutes left.
A true competitor is going to go home today. I have to bring my A game or else I will be going home.
Hi there, Matthew. So you're the last one to open and clean your sea scallops. Is that a part of your strategy?
Yes, chef. I want to make sure that they're as fresh as I can to serve for you guys. Scallops are probably one of my favorite things to cook. I have to do them justice today.
Which of these 3 dishes will you find the most challenging?
Probably the St. Jacques. I've never cooked it before. There's so much different flavor and technique in just that one dish. So I think I'd have the most trouble with that one.
Carry on, Matthew. Look forward to seeing the dishes.
Thank you, chef.
At this point in time, the home cook should really start slicing the scallops with the coquille Saint-Jacques.
Time is running out and I need to get the coquille Saint-Jacques in the oven.
Then what I think they should be doing is taking a small pot, adding some beautiful fresh herbs to it with a white wine and coating those sea scallops to perfection, sauteing the mushrooms, making a light fluffy potato puree, producing a beautiful gratiné finish so it's golden brown on top and totally delicious. Next there is the crudo, where it's all about adding delicate flavors without cooking the sea scallop. You have to use a super sharp knife and make sure every one of those slices count perfectly.
Jeremy's doing a beautiful job slicing through those scallops for his crudo.
And he looks so comfortable doing it too.
I'm feeling the pressure, but it's got me laser focused and I'm going through these scallops like nobody's business.
Veronica, on the other hand, looks like she's sawing through them. I don't want to see jagged edges.
Right.
The knife must strike.
I try to just cut straight down, and I have smushed my scallop.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it.
Next you want to make the pea puree.
I pulled my pea puree out of the blender, but I want to get it even smoother, so I try to pass it through a sieve. And it's not going through. So I'm just gonna have to leave it. No time. I'm just gonna get it in.
Now, my technique when I'm searing scallops is to sear them only on one side, and I use a little bit of sea salt. I don't use any black pepper because the black pepper, I think, overpowers the delicate flavor profiles of the scallop.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi.
I put my oil in the pan and it starts smoking. I'm running out of time and I'm starting another pan for my scallops.
5 minutes. 5 minutes out. see a perfect replication. Look at Matthew. He just dumped all his pea puree into a sink with less than 2 minutes left.
I want to yell at Matthew. He needs to pick up the pace.
Shoot. Jeremy's bringing his up to the front already.
30 seconds! 30 seconds left, come on! Get it off quick, Matthew, come on, let's go! Matthew, you gotta bring it up, Matthew, you gotta bring it up!
Matthew hasn't brought anything up yet.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands up!
Wow. I know that I did really well in this pressure test, and I'm thinking that I'm not gonna be the one going home.
That was for me the most difficult cook yet, but I tasted all my food and I know it tastes good.
I look at my crudo, and I can't believe I forgot my black salt.
Beautiful.
Thank you, chef.
Are you surprised with yourself?
I am. I'm from the prairies, so it's my first time ever working with live scallops.
Puree is stunning. It is absolutely ethereal, a word I don't normally use. I wish this wasn't just a tasting and I could actually eat the whole plate because it's delicious.
Thank you.
You just nailed that.
Yes.
Hi, Jeremy.
Chef Alvin.
Well, I can tell you, this is beautifully sliced, nice and thin. You can see the shadow of the knife through that. Every single scallop's beautifully cut. You can see they're perfectly round. Good work there. Crudo. Everybody thinks it's simple, but it's like a tightrope. Nothing should overpower each other. This is harmony. Everything is working together. But got two very strong challenger.
So the coquille Saint-Jacques. Have you ever had that dish at a restaurant?
No, I've never even heard of it till today.
You had a nice even gratin over the sea scallop and the sauce on the mushroom portion. A little darker on the potatoes might have helped the cause a touch.